Okay, so tonight I've decided to make garlic knots. Now these are like the garlic knots you buy like at, the pizza restaurant. The ones that are really fluffy and good, and they're covered in butter and garlic, and I mean, they're amazing. Anyway, that's what I'm making tonight. This is what they look like after I put them in knots, and I'm going to bake them soon, but I'll show you what they're going to look like. So I have some dough ready. I'm going to show you how to knead all of that. But what we're going to do first, and I'm going to triple my recipe because I keep some in the freezer. So this is 2 cups of all-purpose flour. This is just a half a teaspoon of garlic powder. Let's see, this is salt. So this is 3/4 of a teaspoon of salt. 1.5 teaspoons of sugar. And, oops, I forgot. Hold on. We need to get some yeast. This is very, 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 very important. So this is actually the recipe I use is my pizza crust recipe, but I cut it in half. And my pizza crust recipe is always also on my channel, but that's just another video. Okay, so obviously I get yeast in bulk, so we're doing 2 teaspoons and 1/4, which 2 teaspoons and 1/4 is usually a pack of yeast that you buy at the store. And you need to keep your yeast in the refrigerator, which I will do in just un momento. Okay, un momento. So, oh, and then you also have 3/4 cup of hot water. This is the doubled recipe. So I have cut it in half. Because I usually just make 12 at a time, 12 garlic rolls at a time. But because of you, I'm tripling it, so I'm just doing this 3 times. Okay, so here is the dough all mixed up. So this is what happens when you mix all this together. And here is the dough itself. And I have it on a floured surface. I'm going to add more flour to the top, just like this. It's nice, and it won't take too much flour. Let's see, I'm going to try to put you down for just a minute. I need, let's see, does that work? No, that doesn't work. Okay, I'm just going to have to show you, I guess. Okay, so you start kneading. Yeah, I suppose you can knead with one hand. Where are my little helpers? Anyway, we're going to knead. And it's actually doing pretty good. It's not very sticky. Now, the goal here is to make it into a rectangle. So you take your rolling pin, which is what I do, and you're going to roll it out into a rectangle. And I can't do that with one hand, so I'm going to stop this recording. I'm going to go ahead and roll it out into a rectangle, and then I'll show you. Okay, so we've got it laid out into a rectangle, and I'll show you how big my thing is. So it's probably, the rectangle looks like it's about 8 inches tall, maybe 12 inches wide. And what I'm going to do is use my pizza cutter. Easy. Using a knife is just going to wear you out. So anyway, I cut this into 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then I cut it right in half. Okay, and then you're going to take it, and you are going to, let's see, I can't do this. Okay, so you're going to take one, and you're just going to wrap it and tie it in a knot and place it on the cookie sheet. See, take it, wrap it, and follow over here, lay it on the cookie sheet, just like this, okay? It's gonna make 12. Put it on a cookie sheet, okay? Now you also have the option, I've done this before, and I roll it like that, and I put it in
I meant to say you put it in a cupcake holder, but you can actually just set it right on here. I probably should, this is a new cookie sheet, I'm probably gonna spray it. So spray this one. The one I have is so seasoned, I don't spray it ever. So that hopefully will help you. And of course, this is also good if you just want to use pizza sticks or breadsticks, or you know, you can twist them and make breadsticks like that or something. I mean, it is, and they are so good. So I'll show you what they look like when they come out. Thanks. We've gone about 15 minutes here, and the bottom is just getting nice little brown. Yeah. And what I'm gonna do is, I'm just gonna put them in this bowl right there. I'm cooking something else here in a minute. I'm gonna put them on the bowl, and over here I have heating up a half of a stick of butter and 1 teaspoon of garlic powder and a little bit of salt. Now, if you have garlic salt, use that instead. But I'm just doing it to melt it. And so what's going to happen, I'll wait until right before we serve dinner, so it's nice and melty. It's got, if you have real garlic, that'd be better, but anyway. So I'm going to pour this over the top of all of this. And it's amazing. So anyway, there you go. I hope you enjoy.